Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 142. My name is Mistletoe, and I'm here with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Atlas. Take it away, sir.
Great introduction. Thank you so much, Mistletoe, and thank you for all your hard work. Folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. What a great day. It's Hump Day. FMOC happening in the real world. Heinous debacles everywhere. But here, folks, on the ARK, if you look on your screen, you'll be able to see the total vault accounts continues to grow. 3,894. We're just about to cross the 3,900 vault accounts. And then after that, it's only 100 more to cross the milestone of 4,000 ARK Vault accounts. Sheesh. Liquidity, 843,883 BUSD on PancakeSwap. ILC reserves on a tear today. Sheesh. They are coming into droves. We always say we need a bigger boat, and we just keep having to call the architect and say, we need a bigger one because they are piling in. Folks, 392,285 BUSD in the ILC. Spark price pool, 377.50 ARK. And that, my friends, is a street value of $2,155.53. So far, 20,079.14 ARK have been deposited directly into the vault accounts of 92 winners. Friends, that's over 114,651.89 BUSD. That's the value. And today here, live, we're going to find the 93rd Spark Prize winner. Is it you? Somebody that's in here? Is it somebody that's home feeding the kids, or somebody that's at work? Maybe it's someone that's fixing a power line that was knocked down by the severe weather. Who knows? Well, we do know, whoever they might be, they are going into nitro mode, folks. We're talking massive exponential growth immediately. Thank you all for being here. Let's turn it over to Mr. Brett Norden. We are live streaming on YouTube on the Drip Guides official channel. You can see this happening, streaming live over there. How you doing, Mr. Brett?
Doing great. Where's the bathroom? Exciting. Want to say something? Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep it short and sweet today. I know we've got a full schedule. We've got Kelly here. We've got a video to watch, and we're also streaming on Brandon's channel. So busy day today. We got the design back for the PowerPoint presentation that we're going to have for our sales funnel. So that's exciting. Just been going through that all day today, working on the roadmap items and getting those finalized and putting that into a working document that we can present to the DAO for our revenue streams. So those utilities and things are getting fleshed out. We've got partner meetings today. I've got several investor meetings this afternoon, face-to-face here in Phoenix. So yeah, busy, full schedule, and hoping to get everything accomplished I need to in the next 24, 48 hours so we can stay on track for our PWA, our sales funnel, all of the great things that we've been talking about for so long, and putting that in a process that we know we can onboard a lot of people from the mass market. So those conversations I'm having today are also with people that are in the MLM space and some other, larger affiliate type marketers that have big teams already. So hoping those go well and we can test out the presentation a little bit and walk through our messaging and start to refine that. But that's the big picture there, and just a action-packed Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, I'm sure too. So looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. We have been very busy. One thing I did want to say, not to cause any panic, but But we did get a positive test picture from ScriptoKing, our mobile app developer. Let's hope it doesn't really take an effect. It is his first time. So, I mean, we've got Alex had it 5 times, and it only really wrecked him once. So let's see if, he's going to be okay. He said, let me wait till tomorrow. Because he was sick about, what was it, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks?
Yeah, about a week. Yeah, maybe it was, a week and a half ago. So he had a ski trip, came back, and he got a bunch of things done on the PWA, and then he felt sick. And I think his family members as well. And so it kind of slowed him down a little bit. Then we got a good update video from him last week, and I had several conversations with him. He felt pretty confident, but then, we saw his test results today. So hopefully he's, at least running at a half mast to get things buttoned up. But it may impact us a few days here and there. But we're still pushing the rest of the items forward as if we're going to have the PWA finished by the end of the month. So that's the best we can do now.
Yeah, we also requested if he is going to go down hard, that we have a assistant. We have someone that can come in and carry out the work, because with those things you don't know how long someone's going to really be down or how bad. So we need a plan B just in case, as we have to keep the show going. Yeah, we got to get that mobile application out there on the rails in everyone's hands so they could do what they do best, which is, showing folks how well they're doing in ARK. The proof is in the pudding. You have the fantastic calculator from Kelly. You have also Rebecca Snook's integration of the, we call it the digital Web3 one. And folks are, really going to be able to show their journey here and how well they've done. They got into ROI. Some of these accounts are just looking amazing, especially, the early folks, but also the ones that are joining now. They're on the same journey. They're seeing a very stable, steady price here at ARK. And we're understanding that that's going to be a sonic boom effect. And when we, bring online the external revenue coming from the products that we're launching that folks are going to be able to use on an everyday basis, then it's just going to explode, right? We're going to have a lot of people coming and wanting to get involved and wanting to hear more about what ARK is doing for the investors here. So, want to remind the legacy NFT holders, we will be having a DAO vote very soon. You are going to be first to hear and to see what we've been working on, what the team has been cooking in the galley of the ARK. And we're very proud of the work we've done and what we have to offer to bring those external revenues here back to the ILC, to the legacy NFT holders that are doing extremely well. I mean, legacy NFT holders have already received over 100,000 BUSD straight to their wallets. That's, on top of, what they've earned at the foundation. So they're doing extremely well. We're seeing them continue on a path of sales. And we do believe that there's going to be a large demand for the legacy NFTs as they're understanding that they're partners here in everything that the ARK team develops and puts out there. So if you've got them, get ready. You're going to have a vote. If you haven't gotten them yet, if you want to wait and hear the plan, then you'll have your opportunity then. There's still plenty of NFTs for everyone to come and join us. So with that, let's say hello to Miss Kelly. Hope you're doing well and hope your father is also doing well. You told us last time that you're there and being with him, taking care of him.
Hello. I'm sorry my AirPods are dead, so I hope this doesn't cause too much of an echo. I actually have COVID right now, as does my father. There's a giant outbreak at the place where he was, so I am holed up in a hotel, trying to get better as we speak. He is also in quarantine. They had 11 cases on his one station and where he's staying. So yeah, that's been a bit of a setback for us. yeah, but I'm here as promised to answer any questions about the calculator or about strategies. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Well, the COVID hasn't knocked away your angelic voice. So let's open it up and see if any of our great people here in the community would like to ask Kelly a question or has a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Hi, good evening or good afternoon. My question pertaining to the calculator is on the section where it says the available rewards. Does that factor in what you're earning after the compound, or is that before the compound? Thank you.
Can you be more specific about where you're looking? Is it in the Google Sheet calculator or in Rebecca's DAP calculator?
Okay, so maybe just to make it easier, it's my first time kind of exploring the calculator in depth, more or less. I've kind of glanced at it. Are you just able to kind of explain to me? And it's the calculator in the DAP. Are you able just to kind of explain to me, okay, the principal balance I get, the daily ROI I get, but the available rewards, the paid out, the tax level, can you just kind of clarify that exactly what those tags are or labels?
That's a good question. We can explore it together. This is Rebecca's calculator, so I am not 100% sure, but let's have a look and see if we can figure it out. Are you looking at Atlas? Can you scroll down just a bit so we can see those headers there? So what you're looking at available rewards. I would imagine that is 2% of the principal balance, minus whatever tax bracket you're in. I would imagine if you're. But you know what? I don't know fully the answer to that. We could just
the available rewards on the DAP calculator is pre-tax, and then the when you do depending on your CWR strategy, so 50-50, for example, when you perform that action, then it would be whatever you're withdrawing is based on the tax level that's there. So if your tax level is 1, then it's a 10% tax. And so you would take 50% of the available rewards, apply the 10% tax, and that's how much you would get in your withdrawn column over on the right.
Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah, no. That was perfect. That was perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the question. Do you have other questions?
Kelly, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, James.
Oh, hi there. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial question, but I remember being in drip groups where your multiple wallet strategy was kind of criticized for drip. And I know multiple wallet strategies are great for ARK, but I never really understood why that is. I mean, maybe it's not. Well, it's good to have you on to answer it, I guess, but other people probably could too. But I'm kind of curious. So, because I'm using a multiple wallet strategy with ARK, whereas with Drip, I've only got 2 wallets, and I feel much more comfortable doing with ARK. But I never quite I haven't really got my head around why that is. And so I'd love to hear from you.
Okay, sure, yeah. I'll just get into it very briefly because I know we're constrained on time, but I actually am trying to finish this Medium article that walks through it in more detail than my initial Drip article. I think the principles between ARK and Drip on the benefits of multiple wallets are exactly the same, and the benefits to the investor are exactly the same, and the impacts on the overall ecosystem are exactly the same. So in principle, it's exactly, they're identical in terms of their, I guess, the philosophies around it. The benefit really is in making the whole system smoother. So for any given amount coming into the protocol, by splitting the initial investment across multiple wallets, that means that it takes longer for each wallet to max out, while it doesn't make your overall earnings slow down at all. It just gives more headroom to the investment itself, which means you have fewer spikes of activity where wallets are maxing out as a result of a given investment. So if somebody has, especially particularly a medium-sized investment like the average user, what it does is it just expands out the amount of time and kind of smooths everything out. The investor in the end of the whole life of all of the wallets ends up paying the same amount of whale tax, but the whale tax is delayed and the maxing out is delayed. So the point at which, for a given amount of money put into the system, the point at which that money has to be withdrawn and put into new wallets is also delayed. So overall, if this is done by the majority of the users, then what that does is it generally smooths out and evens out the whole growth profile of the liquidity in the protocol. So I've done a bit of math to show this and to show how it doesn't necessarily, it may result in, as Brendan and I have discussed at length, in the investor getting a few more tokens out of the system by the end than they would otherwise, about 15% max more, than if they were to take that same investment and reinvest everything when the wallets max out. So just overall, it's a smoother, more elegant growth profile for the protocol, and it gives the protocol itself the time to grow before wallets are maxing out and becoming a forcing function on the liquidity.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your answer. I'll look forward to your Medium article. Thank you.
Yeah, I just I've been promising Brandon these numbers for ages, and I think there was just widespread misunderstanding across the general population of DRIP about what was really going on with the tokenomics. But I think hopefully this Medium article will answer a lot of those questions and discuss with the detailed pros and cons of splitting your initial investment across multiple wallets.
Thank you, Kelly. And one difference of the multi-wallet strategy, would you agree that the round robin, the way that we do round robin here, that it is different, where we see in DRIP that the round robin can be gamed a bit? That won't happen here.
Yeah. That doesn't really have anything to do with the multiple wallets, the splitting of your initial investment across multiple wallets. That has more to do with self-referral. I think there also was just widespread conflation of a multiple wallet strategy, which could be just taking an initial investment and splitting it across wallets in the same tier. There was confusion between that kind of strategy versus the self-referral with the parent-child setup. I think the round robin in DRIP and in ARK both are they introduce good mitigation against easy gameability, although I think ARK has definitely gone more steps forward in preventing abuse, I guess, of self-referral systems. ARK is much more sophisticated in recognizing the negative behaviors people were doing. By the way, none of which I ever promoted. So, but it makes it much fairer and much more conducive to people making choices that are good for the protocol. I think the fact that in ARK, it's not discouraged, nor is it difficult to, split your investment across multiple wallets. I think that shows that in overall, it's not a bad thing for the protocol. It's actually helpful to the protocol for that to be done. So I'm really a big fan of the way that some of these ideas have been implemented in the protocol of ARK, and that it's working.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. And great questions. If there's any more questions, we invite you to DM Kelly or one of our admins or somebody here, and we'll be happy to answer you. Or if not, come back next Wednesday. Hopefully, Kelly and her father will be doing well and showing the COVID who is boss. Hope you guys get a lot better, and thank you for being here, Kelly.
Thank you. I do want to just, if Brandon has anything to say, I know he has a different point of view on this, so I would welcome to hear what he thinks, and then maybe we could have another discussion of this particular topic later on one of the podcasts where we can go through the numbers once I've published them in this article.
All right, that would be. I don't know if you have a short comment, Brandon, if that's possible, because we are on a hard stop today, unfortunately.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll reserve comment for another time. It's too much to get into.
It's a very deep, very deep rabbit hole. Yes.
But yeah, looking.
So the set from Ohio will transfer his time over to the all aboard sessions.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So today we actually have a new YouTuber that we haven't seen before, Ohio Crypto and DeFi. He actually it looks like he made a lot of videos on Drip, and now he's coming over to the ARK. So let's go. Let me just share
we love the Maxis.
Oh, yeah.
Come on over, Maxis. Get on board.
All right. Oh, I might have to share the audio again. One sec.
Hey, welcome back to the...
Can you hear that?
Yes, sir, if you could turn it up.
Hey.
Perfect. I just also want to say this is a more of a starter video for starting a new Arkfi account, so if there's anyone that is new to the platform, pay attention. And if there's anyone that is looking to start a YouTube channel, look to start making videos on ARK, take notes of these kind of videos. You don't have to go super fancy, pay someone to make an intro for you and everything. You don't even have to have a little camera on. If you just want to, share the DApp and start talking about it, that's all you really need to do to get started. And we'll definitely support you in helping you grow. So get out there and start making some YouTube videos. All right, let's get into the video.
Welcome back to the channel. So it's no secret I'm a Drip maxi. I still love Drip. Don't care where the price is. It's just on sale as far as I'm concerned. But it doesn't mean Drip is the only thing I am involved in. Recently, I've gotten into ARK. I really love it. I have 3 ARK wallets going right now, 2 smaller ones and 1 larger one. And I'm going to start a 4th today. So I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Not at all, as usual, is this financial advice. This is documenting my journey. If you get something out of it, great. If something like ARK ends up interesting you, I've got my link in the description of the video. You can certainly feel free to use me as a buddy. You do you. I don't often shill my links to Drip or ARK or anything else, but I do have them in the description, so feel free to jump on board the ARK with me if you want. So I'm on the home page of the DApp here. And a lot of the numbers up here are things I want to keep track of. I haven't really been great at that. I have seen all of these remain really steady, if not go up, including the total accounts. But for this particular wallet, I'm going to go ahead and document all this stuff. And I've already taken the notes down. The price has been steady. I don't think I've ever seen it different than 571 or 572. I've seen it both of those I don't think I've ever seen it different since I started looking at ARK. I love the liquidity. The vault accounts are going up. Market cap, I'm not making a note of. You can figure that out easily enough. But the reserves and the vault balance are great. Every day they do a giveaway. Essentially 300 in the prize pool. This will probably go up before they do the drawing today. So that's $1,800 or $1,900. I've said it on the channel before. The very first day I created an ARK wallet, I won 231 ARK in the Spark prize pool the very first day. So they sort of hooked me with that luck. Haven't won it since, but it was great to win it the one time. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to the foundation. I've already got some BNB in place here, and we're going to go ahead and stake some bond. That is the LP. They call it bond. And I'm going to do this not so much to be able to get the daily rewards, although that's great, and you can withdraw at any time. There's a 10% tax, I believe, on either end, so you want to ROI 20% before you take it out. But I want to give myself another chance at that drawing with funds that I essentially don't have to worry about impermanent loss notwithstanding. So if the ARK price goes down, that's certainly going to be problematic, but I feel good about it for now. And essentially, the way I play ARK, if it goes 100 days, I essentially ROI. So let's go ahead and deposit our bond here to get started. This is just the very first step. I'm going to change this. Oh, looks like I need BUSD. So I'm going to go up here to our Rabby wallet, and we're going to do a swap. And we're going to swap BNB for, I thought you could do BUSD here, or BNB here as well, but apparently not in this particular part of the ARK ecosystem. So let's go, how about 1.1 BNB? That'll be plenty. How about 1.05? That'll be plenty to do this bond that I need to do. And so we'll get our ledger ready. Sorry about having to do this. Didn't think about this, or I would have had it set up in advance, but it'll only take a second here. And we'll swap. I love Rabby, by the way. Thanks for all the content creators out there who turned me on to Rabby. Crypto Fergie, Drip Nomad are a couple, but a lot of others are using it as well. It was easy to set up, and it hooks up to my ledger, which is the piece of advice I would give you. All right, there we go. So we have our BUSD. So anyway, get yourself a cold storage wallet. I'll give you that piece of advice. And let's go deposit. Let's go max. That's going to give us 58 bond. We want to have a minimum of $250 worth in here, and that will make us eligible for the Spark reward every day. So let's approve that first. Proceed. There we go. And then that should update, and then we'll be able to make our deposit. And then we will move on from there, and we will buy our first ARK tokens and stake them in the smart contract. Let's see if I need to get off of here and come back on. Now we can make our deposit. And so there we go. Okay, so we're going to end up seeing our USD bond value staked. Again, we want it to be above 250, so there is a tax involved here. I think it's 10%. But now I should be eligible for the Spark reward. We'll go back to the home here. And you'll see here in the green, I am eligible to win those prizes. So again, this is staking their LP. You can withdraw anytime. Again, be aware of the taxes, 10% on both ends, depositing and withdrawing. But to me, it's a little risk, and it gets you eligible for that Spark reward prize, which is quite large these days. So now we're going to go to the vault. Lots of tutorials out there on this, more and more every day. So I'm not going to give a really big tutorial, but actually let's go to swap first. Okay, let's change to BNB here. We have 3.09 BNB. Let's just do 3 BNB. That'll give us 125 ARK. That'll leave us some BNB for transactions. And let's go ahead and buy it. Now, one thing about buying ARK is when you buy ARK, there it goes straight into the protocol. There's no buying ARK and then swing trading it later when it bounces up in price. If it does, if you buy ARK, you are putting it into the smart contract. So be aware of that. And let's click buy. Oh, yeah, I think I have a referral link here. There we go. Now let's click buy and proceed. Okay, so you get 2% a day up to for a certain period of time or up to a certain level. And when we get to the vault, I'll show you how I sort of play that. Okay, we should have it. So if we go to our vault now. Okay, for some reason, my rewards timer is starting out at 23 hours. So I'm going to ask ARK about that. From what I hear, they're very, very accessible. I'm not worried about it at all. My rewards keep pumping out. But I am going to try to figure that out because as far
This was just during the daylight savings time for anyone wondering.
as I know, it should start out at 24 hours. And so our net deposit value is 125.29. Our principal balance is 125.29. So we are off and running. So the goal is to compound and withdraw in a split capacity. Right now, this is set on 50-50. I am actually going to change this to, I think I'm going to go 55-45. And what we want to do is we want to keep our CWR above the 0.75. And for me, I like it above 1. So it starts out at 1, and I intend to keep it above there. If you get down into the red, I forget what the exact number is, but you are risking staying at that lower percentage, even down to like 0.5%. So you want to be careful not to do that. Always keep it in the green. But this causes you to start ROIing immediately. And I used to be a super compounder. Like I didn't care about taking anything out. I just wanted to compound my way up to max payout. I did that with Drip. Never did a withdrawal until I got a max wallet. And even now I don't do many. But this forces you to start an ROI program, which is great. So essentially, after 3 months or so, 90, 100, 110 days, depending on the actual ratio you use, you will ROI, and then you're playing with house money. Doesn't mean I won't continue to DCA. Everybody plays their own game, but getting your original principal out within 100 days is a big deal. They encourage you to do it, and I like that about this protocol. So there's our fourth ARK wallet. I think I'm going to leave this go. I'm going to do my allocating every single day after the 23 or 24 hours, whatever it ends up being. And I don't think I'll do anything else with this wallet. We'll come back maybe in a week and we'll look at it, see where we are, and see how we're doing. And I'll share it with everybody on a video. So again, I love me some Drip, but ARK is cool as far as I'm concerned these days, and I'm getting into it pretty big. So we will see you next time. Thanks for watching this video on ARK, and do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. I'm trying to push those numbers up. And try to get the word out there on some of these DeFi projects that all of us really do like. So take care. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Let's go. Great video from Ohio Crypto and DeFi. Make sure
That
you go
was a good
smash
video.
that like button. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions?
Man, we love the maxis.
Oh, yeah.
We love them. They love ARK. They take the time and do their due diligence and see what's so special, why the smart money keeps coming to ARK. It's as Coach Brad, he's not here with us, but he says the no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And they get it. They get it and they love it. And you don't have to stop liking apple pie to eat, lemon meringue pie or key lime pie, right? You can have all the pies you want. As long as they're making you money, whoever's got a problem with that, they can hit the road jack. Go kick rocks. You don't have to get an Elon Musk tattoo on your face or to be a Tesla investor, right? Diversify your bags and grow and have fun. That's what we're all here to do. We are joined by one common denominator, and it's that we're all investors at the end of the day, and we all seek opportunity, and we want a fair, even playing field, and we welcome everyone. And we're seeing folks take their gains here and buy the dip and Drip and so many other great things, and we applaud them. That's the way to go. You're sailing on the water here, at ARK. And that, folks, is a wonderful, joyous thing. So no shaming in loving many good things, many flavors of pies. Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
Sheesh. 0.28 ARK. This thing just keeps flying. And that is $2,205.66 worth of ARK that's going in there. Boy, street value is getting huge on that. We are pressing up against our oldest, all-time high was before the Vault update with those great new features. And that was 401.95 ARK. That was a massive day, but we're creeping right back up there. And let's go find our 93rd winner. If there's anybody that wants to call out to Sparky, come here, boy. Come here. This is the time. That's right. Johnny Fawcett. He never misses a chance. Let him know. Call it. Speak it into manifestation right now. Immediately. Happy days. Well, Johnny, I think you're far ahead. Everybody else wants to remain chill and let the spark just come to them when it's the right time. And that's okay. That's just fine. But let's go ahead and unleash it. We have 16 minutes before our hard stop. We're going to have some DeFi sessions. I want to hear about the FOMC, what they call FOMO, the FOMO meter over there. So let's go ahead and get ready to unleash the spark. The suspense builds. Who is it going to be today? Thanks for your patience. Sometimes it can take up to a minute. And there it is. Tonight's lucky winner of the Spark Rewards. Their wallet ends in ED7B. And they're the winner of 386.66 ARK. And they are a first-time winner. Congratulations. Yeesh. And as a first-time winner, we have to play the special first time winner. 1 second. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry, something popped up here. But here we go. Watch your ears.
Let's get this crypto.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and do the DeFi sessions with our very own crypto DeFi expert, Mr. Z. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey, Atlas. How's it going? How's it going, everybody?
Doing great. We can't wait to hear what the Powell did, what the FMOC did, what the FOMO is about. I had a quick peek at your trading channel, the private group, and I saw some red candles, blood everywhere. I mean, heinous debacles, but I don't even know. We've had a very busy day. We're running to another meeting now. Please drop it on us. What happened?
Absolutely.
We were speculating yesterday. What went down?
Yeah, of course. We're still trading the market. So if you look at the charts right now, you'll see a few big candles. It's blood on the streets right now. Can you see it passed my support? It's gone through. We're at 26K Bitcoin right now.
So was it 25? Was it 50? I said 50, but everybody said 25. What happened? Which one is it?
25 basis points. Yeah, we're at 25 basis points. So I'm going to go through the article. I'm going to show you guys why we're at 25 basis points. We were supposed to be 50. I'm surprised we just did 25 because it was speculated for a couple of weeks that he will do 50. But it seems that he says that we can take down inflation with some policy changes. So let me get into that article really, really quickly for you. So yeah, the article reads, Bitcoin, Ethereum mixed after Fed continues tightening with quarter point rate hikes. So the U.S. Central Bank is balancing its fight against rising inflation with the recent turmoil in the banking sector. So yeah, he went for the 25 basis point and said a few different optimistic things. He said we might not have to keep increasing it to taking interest rates up as we were looking to. Maybe we can fortunately just move it through some policy changes. So the markets first reacted bullish until he started to get questioned about the housing crisis and stabilization of the economy, and that's where we're seeing prices now. So, but this was the statement, if you guys can see my screen. So he goes, as a result, we no longer state that we anticipate that ongoing rates increase will be appropriate to cool inflation. Instead, we now anticipate that some additional policy firming may be appropriate. So yeah, like I was expecting Bitcoin to hit 24 to 25K region. So let's say we've got we're 60% there right now, right? We're at 26.9K. And we are going to be hiking it by 25 basis points, and hopefully we stay there and just hear about policy changes. So that's the good news on Powell. And I think he's still going right now. What do you make of it?
Did he say your funds are SAFU at the bank?
No way. He was asked repeatedly about the banking turmoil because he goes. One reporter actually had the guts to ask him, "How do we print $300 billion to make this happen?" And he had to say that the Federal Reserve has the correct initiatives to bailing out the banks. Like he couldn't admit to the point that yes, we printed $300 billion out of thin air, but that's what they did.
So they wiped out a whole year of QT in one day.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Now check this out. Oh my God, things are shorting again. And look at the dollar index. The dollar index is something interesting to see. Look at that.
Where's my $300 ETH, bro? Where's my $300 ETH? That's all I want to know.
Hashtag fiat sucks.
Fiat
300 billion. Hashtag fiat sucks.
Absolutely, and like fiat sucks should be the sort of narrative here. Fiat sucks. I agree with you, sir. So that's what $300 billion looks like right now, right? We dumped Bitcoin. Bitcoin got dumped. The dollar index got dumped, but it started with DXY, and then everything else is we might hit the 1600 Ethereum very, very soon. As you can see, live on the stream, we could be hitting 1600 Bitcoin. So yeah, these things are happening. The dollar has printed and dropped.
I think you meant Ethereum there, right? 1600 Ethereum is what you meant? Okay.
Yes.
Now, we don't want to panic the crowd. $1,600 Bitcoin is going to be we're not there yet. But what's up with AU, man? What's going on with I want to see the reaction. Can you pull up a chart for AU?
Yeah, of course I can. Euro USD.
Thank you, sir.
So the Eurozone is actually bullish. We're actually bullish. This is what happened.
Gold.
Oh, gold. My bad. So yeah, let's go look at
yes.
Yeah, gold is up there. Gold is strong. This is the peg. This is signs of early recession, don't you think, Atlas?
Well, that's why we're working here to tokenize it and bring it to the masses, my friend. That BUSD and all the stables, man. We know they're in the crosshairs, folks. So we're looking at our tokenized metals to bring that here. So that's something we've talked about a lot. We don't have a lot of time today, so I'm gonna let you continue and not interrupt you anymore, brother.
No worries. So that's one news that we have. I want to do one personal ARK news if you don't mind. So we've put a tweet out. Guys, join the ARK airdrop army. It's official now. We have the subcategory. We're going to be following the best sort of ZK Sync airdrops. We're going to follow Quay Network. We're going to follow Snarks and all the good stuff. So if you guys go to request a ticket, request for the role, and what it will do is it will unlock this, you can say, subcategory called the ARK airdrop army. If you guys can see my screen. So we set up the airdrop Twitter. We're going to be doing updates on Sui, ZK Sync, Quay, and have airdrop chats and have a voice channel. I want this to be an active place where all our our 3,000 plus holders of ARK are able to get the latest and be on top of all the ZK rollups, all the Snarks, all the Quay, all the Sui and SEI. Isn't that cool, Atlas? We're going to be doing some cool stuff now.
Hey, free crypto. I mean, come on. That's what we love. That's what we love to do. Give away free crypto. Brandon is the champion. He's the one that's inspired to give away free crypto to everybody. So
this is a whole nother ball game right here, though. These are different sort of airdrops. This comes with learning new technology too, which I love that. Yeah, I already gave away an airdrop. We'll be doing another one here coming up soon.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. So that's the great thing. Like as an ARK sort of like member, you are going to be updated with like learning about testnets. And as you do testnet activities, we're going to create affiliations for you to build your team around this, just like we do at ARK, just like we do Syndicate. We're going to build our airdrop team, and the whole basis of this is we know ARK is going to have big utilities, and we'll be needing a lot of testnet folks. We want to get 1,000 plus here. So bring your crowds here. I think we got Brandon here. We have everybody. Let's get these airdrops and do testnet stuff.
Max Power, Isaac Tips. We have who else do we have in there? Great leaders involved.
Yeah, dude. We have King of FOMO. We have Baizy Dips. We have Max Power. We have Brandon here. We have SK Crypto. I want you all to bring your crowds up here and build this community, and we stay up to date on all the airdrops. Who doesn't like freebies? And at the same time, build the test nets that we're going to build in ARK in the near future. So your participation is vital. Do ask for the role, and you'll get the role. So that's one thing. Now, Atlas, I'm going to talk about one last thing before you go. It's an important update. It's to do with, remember the stuff we talked about Ton? About Ton.
Oh, yes. I actually got a notification about them today with their wallet.
Yes. So the news just came out like just an hour ago. So this is fresh from the oven right now. So Telegram users can now transfer USDT through chat, right? So amazing.
Can you do that one more time? That's amazing. One more time.
Telegram users can now transfer USDT through chats. Isn't that amazing? We can buy and sell crypto on Telegram, people. This is beautiful. So yeah, USDT has been added to Telegram at WalletBot, expanding the messaging apps to facilities for buying and selling crypto. So Telegram users can now send each other Tether, the world's largest stablecoin by market cap. Apparently, they're going to be adding other stables and other tokens as well. USDT has been added to Telegram while expanding the messaging app facility for buying and selling crypto, according to an email announcement. So yeah, integrating crypto payments into messaging apps like Telegram, in theory, rendering sending cryptocurrencies as easy as sending a text or a photograph. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the future. Let's go.
Is it Tron USDT? Which chain is that USDT on it, or is it the TON Ton?
TON. So Ton is what's being used for the wallet's marketplace. So last April, Bitcoin and Ton coin were added to the wallet marketplace, with the latter also available to send within chats. So they are going to use Ton's open network as the marketplace to send and receive Bitcoin, USDT, and Ton token.
Let's go.
This is big, guys. Like, this is revolutionary to me.
I think we're going to set up a tip jar for you for the DeFi sessions. So here we're live. People can just be, dropping you like tips, But it is time. We do have to conclude tonight's podcast, and that is huge. A great way to end the segment tonight. We want to thank everyone for coming today, participating here on tonight's podcast. Congratulations to the winner of the Spark prize pool. We didn't have time to do the spin the wheel for the contest today, but Mistletoe, you can go ahead and take care of that
Yes, sir.
Later before the end of the day. Thank you so much. And for the folks that are listening to the recording or watching the podcast later that is being streamed on the Drip Guide's channel, we also want to thank you for your participation. We hope that you found tonight's podcast entertaining as well as educational. And shout out to Kelly Snook for being here. Guys, have a great one. We have to run to a huge meeting for the ARK. Let's get this crypto. Good night.
Good night, everybody.